Yes, hello everybody, this is BadHill24, and like I said in my 1000th subscriber video, yes, we're doing this. This is a custom scenario that I personally made just to see how well I can do in a scenario like this. It's called the Ultimate Test, and it's on a supersized park, 500 tiles by 500 tiles. I have given every single ride, every single object, every single thing that you can have in the game that allows you to have more than one of, I gave it to you in this game. Everything is unlocked from the beginning, so you don't need to research anything. There's no research involved at all. It is on a massive flat 500 by 500 park, and you have to get 5,500 guests by the end of October year 15 with a park rating of at least 600. You pay for rides, you don't pay for the entry fee. I gave you a bit of a boost with guests spawning with an average of $90. I also give you a boost in the fact that guests prefer more intensive rides, but other than that, no cheats allowed. We are not going to be using any sort of cheat to beat this scenario, but what we will be doing is we will be using the ride tracer manager, because that's not a cheat. No, that just makes things much easier for us with this scenario. Now, it's going to take a little bit to load here. A reason because, well, of course, yeah. So, I gave myself $10,000 to start off with. So, let's go ahead and let's begin here. So, first thing that I need to do, and this will be a multi-long part thing, as I just, do shit. So, we're gonna be using this price manager window quite a lot throughout this. I can't really build anything that's like super out there. So we will have to do, we can't use the insane launch because that's way too high. But what we can do is we can build a escape hatch. So I don't know why that's like tanking my FPS here, but it is for some reason. And then what we can do is we can update the price for that one. So guests pay 21 bucks for that. I do actually need a cash machine on here because guests do pay for stuff in the park, and I don't give you a lot to start off with, so it won't be that to start with. But once it gets to a certain point, it is going to be a bit like harder to make money, and we will actually have to start doing shit. So I'm just building a couple of like random shit here, like souvenir stalls, trying to make a bit of like a path for people to get a bunch of like souvenirs and stuff, because that's how I roll with this. And of course guests prefer more intensive rides. They're not gonna prefer too intense rides, but yeah. There's a certain point where I will need to start hiring staff. But we'll cross that path when we can. As of right now, I'm just building like a few stalls right now, just because I can. Stall for fries. There we go. Okay. So we have our little mini like stall thing right here going on. I do have automatic updates for rides, so this shouldn't be too bad. Just gonna change the tiling here. The only thing that I'm allowed to use is the bride price calculator or the price manager thing. I'm not allowed to use anything else except for that. I need to create a path right there, and then I can do that, and then open that up, and then we can just do that. I feel like I'm cheating a bit with this. So just to make it a little bit more like easier, I will limit all the prices to $20 because that's the limit that regular Rollercoaster Tycoon can handle. So we're just gonna limit all prices to $20. Just so that it's not, too bad, and that we're not cheating too much, just because we can do it doesn't mean we have to. So I feel like I need to put down another thing here. Art Deco food stall. Yeah. Okay, there you go. Art Deco food stall. Cool. It'll be really cool to. It'll be really interesting to see what I can do here, because right now I'm not making a lot of money from rides and stuff, but once I do build out, I think I will be able to make a lot of stuff here. And now that I think about it, I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. We're not gonna limit prices, just because I feel like that's a much better way to do this, to not limit any sort of prices here. Let's build a roller coaster. Let's build a small roller coaster. Oh, why is it tanking when I do this? It's tanking very, very badly when I do that. So this price is not going to update right now. And guests will not ride a ride that does not have its stats loaded in. So we do need to wait a bit for the stats for this ride to get in. And then once the stats get loaded in, that is when we can hit the update ride prices. Or update all prices, because this will update everything, including the prices of all of these food stall things. And I do have automatic pricing on it. So as of right now, we're sitting at a cool 112 guests here. We're gonna just do a quick soft guest cap check here. We're at 320, so we're pretty good. We're getting the full guest generation currently. I say currently because we may not get that at some point here. I'm just gonna at least try to create something like this. I don't think I can actually fit a Ferris wheel on this pathing right now, so we're gonna quickly go ahead and I need to actually make it so that it's a little bit out of the way, because if I want to build a Ferris wheel with pathing, I need to do something like this, build that, and then we can create something like that. Oh god, now I guess I'm actually gonna go on to this piece of path, which I don't like. And yeah. I don't have any sort of pathing to that. Now I do. But yeah, I can just build something like this. I can just build something like that. It's no big deal. Really, just not that big of a deal. I can probably build multiple of these rides. Because all I need to do is I need to just put down that, and then just put down a queue for this. But of course with that open, it's gonna drop the price that I can pay for that to $1. But shouldn't be like too bad. Also, I guess are paying for that, which is good. And I'm actually gonna update this to always pay for to always pay $20 for umbrellas. So we're actually doing pretty good so far. We are actually making money, which is good from the stark contrast of us not even making money in the beginning. But that's actually pretty cool that we're actually making some sort of money here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and bite the bullet, and we're gonna build a. Do I have a wooden? Yeah, I do. Okay, so I do have a wooden roller coaster. We don't have any space to build a custom design here, but we can build a bit of a, you know, classical kind of design here. Also, here's where I guess start paying $20 for stuff. What? What we can do is we can go like that, and then we can just make a small helix up like that. I don't have enough money for anything else. I could cheat and build an outright photo section just to try to at least edge out some of this stuff. Anyway, you know what? Let's actually run like a quick test on this. So that it doesn't, like, you know, break. No, you know what? Sure. Fuck it. It's fine. Fuck it. We do it live. We do this live. If it doesn't work, then screw it. You know? This is the first time that I'm actually, like, making a coaster, so I at least hope that this is, like, somewhat good. And then we can make the on-ride stuff, like, $3. Then it goes up again. I hope that this is enough so that it doesn't get ride penalty. I don't think it's long enough. Yeah, I don't think it's long enough to get the full... I mean, it's good. Can't charge a lot for it because I don't know, it's 600 feet. That's pretty good. It's got 2 drops. I mean, that's a pretty decent sized wooden roller coaster. And for the first time actually building the ride, that is actually not too bad. But the one thing that I am worried about now is puking stuff on our park path. So, hire a couple landmen, hire a couple of those, security guard, and a couple of entertainers. That way, we at least have some sort of, you know, semblance going on here. And we actually can, like... Oh, I think I need to, like... it doesn't... It doesn't go that fast to crash into the other one. So it's not that bad. How long has it been? It's been 18 minutes. I want to make this a series. I want to make this like a consistent series that I do. Where I'm just playing this scenario over the course of like multiple episodes. Okay, so we're not close to this hot gas cat just yet. Sure, we can build a wild mouse. Build a massive ass wild mouse here, sure, why not? Right across from fucking Cobra. But yeah, not bad for a first attempt at like making something, you know? Not bad. I think I do need to put another ATM at some point. So I need to go ahead, make an ATM. Does anyone use this toilet? No one's used this toilet. Wow, yeah. I mean, to be fair, it is 20 cents, and the average chase will not pay 20 cents for one of those things here. Oh yeah, see, it's not going too fast to, like, you know, yeah. It is not going that fast. And the state of this ride is, you know, pretty good. 84% popularity, it's not, like, you know, too bad. But, this will be it for this episode of the super-sized park that I made, the scenario that I made. Really interesting. We're ending the day off with a pretty good guest count of 369, a park rating of 902, which is actually really good. And no cheats except for the plugins, and as you can see right here, I will show this at the very end of everything. No cheats on whatsoever, because I want to do this as authentic as I can, with using the plugins, of course. But only the plugins. I will not be using anything else here, but that will be it for this episode of, yeah, this will be it. For now, at least. We will be doing a second part of this at some point, but, for now, I will see all of you in the next video. Later.